Most crypto investors assume their taxes are fine until they get that dreaded CRA letter. The real problem? Many unknowingly trigger taxable events without even realizing it. And after years of helping crypto investors, I've developed a simple approach to handle CRA inquiries without overpaying. So stay with me in this live stream because I'm going to break down the exact steps you need to take if the CRA comes knocking. Hi, I'm Charlene Tessier, your Canadian crypto tax expert. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial tax or legal advice, and you'll find that full disclaimer in the description below. These are some of the same questions I hear from my clients all the time, and trust me, you are not alone in wondering about them. The ones that keep you up at night. What happens if you didn't report your crypto for the past few years? Are crypto loans between friends really tax free? Could you be paying both capital gains and business income tax on the same bit of crypto? These are real questions from investors, and I'm here to break it all down for you today so you can stay ahead of the CRA and keep more of your hard earned cash. But make sure you stay until the end because the third question is the one that catches off most investors, and they often get it wrong. And you don't want to be overpaying on your taxes without even realizing it. So let's dive right in. Just last week, a client came to me looking a little stressed. They leaned in and they said to me, Charlene, I haven't reported my crypto in a few years. What do I do? This is a question I get all the time. A lot of investors think if I haven't reported my crypto yet, maybe I can just wait and hope that CRA doesn't even notice. But here's the reality. The CRA can audit you for up to 6 years. And if they find unreported crypto transactions, you could be looking at penalties, interest, reassessments. And so what do you think you can do in the situation? Well, the first step is if you do have taxable events like selling crypto, trading, earning staking rewards, you do want to file them even if it's in the past. You can file an amendment. The earlier you do this, the better it will be for you. Step 2, if you don't have any crypto taxable events that haven't occurred yet, just start tracking now so that if when you do need to file, you have that data. And 3, if you're not sure where to begin, I do have a crypto records worksheet. It's easy, lightweight, so you can track it all. I'll leave it for you in the description below. It's going to make it simple for you to get started. So be honest with me. What's the one thing about your crypto taxes that keep you up at night? Let me know in the chat. Before we get to the next question, what if I told you that some investors unknowingly pay more tax than they actually owe? This last question might completely change how you think about crypto transactions. So make sure you stick to the end because I'll really explain about those capital gains and business income, and you don't want to miss it. What about those loans between friends? They're tax-free, right? Well, this is actually one of those gray areas where a lot of investors kind of get tripped up. If you loan crypto to a friend and they pay you back, then it's probably not a taxable event. However, there are areas where it can get a little tricky. If the loan is forgiven or never paid, the CRA could consider the sale, meaning you owe capital gains. If you're charged interest on the loan by your friend, that interest is taxable income that you do have to report. And if there's no documentation about the loan, the CRA could question whether it's really a loan or just some undeclared transactions that you will owe taxes on. So what's the best way to handle these crypto loans? Again, always keep records, repayment dates, interest charge, if any, and the original starting prices. If the loan is forgiven, you would just want to track any of those tax implications before tax time hits. And be cautious with large crypto loans. It could flag the CRA and they may start asking questions. So let me know in the comments if you've ever loaned crypto to someone and if you're wondering if it could be a taxable event. Now let's get into the most asked question I get from crypto investors. And when do I pay capital gains versus business income? And is it possible I could be double taxed on the same token? This is one of the most misunderstood areas of crypto taxes, and getting it wrong could mean paying more than you should. The CRA provides specific guidelines to determine whether your crypto transactions are considered a business income or capital gains. And I'll drop that link down in the description for you too. But here's what you just need to know. Capital gains typically apply if you trade one crypto for another or into fiat, if you sell an NFT, if you gift crypto to someone else. And business income applies if you're earning staking rewards, rewards for lending interest, or liquidity pools. Trading crypto in a very frequent way similar to a professional trader is also considered business income. Or if you have extensive knowledge of the market and are sort of managing your time to really make money. Again, these are very broad strokes. And if you have questions about your specific crypto activities and whether you should be paying capital gains, business income, or a blend, and you're just not sure, then let me know in the comments and I'll try to help you out. So next week, we're going to be deep diving behind the scenes into how it is to work with a crypto tax accountant and to know that you've got a good one who really understands your case's scenario and understands crypto. Now, I mentioned a few free resources here in this live stream. You can grab them below. I have a grab my crypto records worksheet. I spoke about that earlier. And I have a new one called Is It Taxable? Cheat sheet. It's going to really help you. I'm here this March, all of March, on Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern to answer any of your crypto tax questions. So drop them in there in the comments and I will try to answer them next week. Till next time, here's to crypto profits minus those tax stress.